The mothership was just spotted in LA, and I want to see what you guys think about this. 2 days ago in Los Angeles, this lady was driving down the 101 in Thousand Oaks when she looked up in the sky and she saw this glowing disc that was flying and it had red lights trailing. She took 3 photos, this one being the closest. You zoom all the way in and you can see it clearly looks like a UFO. And in a flash, it was gone. What do you think?
Are you seeing this right now? Oh my God.
There could be a secret race of reptiles taking over the Earth right now. There's a conspiracy that a secret race called the Reptilian Elite is living among us. These blood-drinking, flesh-eating, shape-shifting, extraterrestrial, reptilian humanoids have only one goal, and that's to enslave the human race. Because of their ability to shapeshift, they could be all around and we would have no idea. They're believed to already have taken over high-status positions as CEOs, high executives, or even the President Donald Trump. I mean, the guy does seem like a little bit of a snake. So if your friend randomly busts out a long reptile-like tongue, run. Run fast.
Yo, so there's aliens in LA right now. This just aired on Fox News, and apparently there's a bunch of shit happening with like the aliens and like FBI, Pentagon's investigating. Pretty sketchy stuff. What do you guys think? I'm sketched the fuck out.
Look at this viral video from La Junta in southeastern Colorado. All right, Vivian Gomez wrote on Facebook that her security camera captured this on Sunday morning. There are people on Facebook who say it looks like Dobby from Harry Potter, or a ghost or an alien, or a kid in flip-flops and underwear. We think it looks like Lisa doing her Sunday morning dance. I don't know. Yeah? Lisa, were you in La Junta on Sunday?
I know she was out of town.
Give it away. The video has been seen by 11 million people.
Nordic blondes, which look indistinguishable from humans. You might think, what are the chances?
Okay, if you're watching this and you want to learn more about the Nordic blondes that he's talking about, like I said in my previous TikTok video about this, they are actually native to planet Earth, and they are called Apunians. So if you want to learn more, you can actually watch Cosmic Disclosure on Gaia TV. Season 11, Ricardo Gonzalez comes on the show and talks about it. And he also has books that he has published specifically about this species and his first-hand experiences with the Apunians, and he gives exactly the description that that guy in the TikTok gives, which is that they are tall, Nordic blondes, they are descended from Atlanteans, from Atlantis. So if you want to learn more about that, then you can check that out, and if you want to learn more about inner Earth civilizations, Cosmic Disclosure is also your place to go.
On 38, they are reporting that there's a person
Where you at? Look outside and look in the sky. Just look in the sky. Like, be on the phone with me. Like, dude, well, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm high and all, but I know I'm not tripping at all. I got the kids at you. Javi, what the fuck is that, dude?
That's a UFO. Oh, that was a bat?
No, what the fuck is that? Look in the sky, like towards our direction, towards our house.
Area 51.
The U.S. Navy has confirmed videos purported to show that UFOs are indeed real.
Area 51.
Area 51.
Area 51.
The government facility known as Area 51.
Now the government has admitted Area 51 exists.
I told you our government is hiding definitive proof of alien life. A recent poll reports 40 million Americans have seen or know someone who's seen a UFO. But military leaders and politicians continue to deny the existence of aliens. Finally, government insiders are breaking their silence and giving us the truth about what they know and why they're covered in dust.
The next jet to launch had a targeting pod with an infrared sensor and camera.
It jammed the radar, but he got a lock on it, and that's the video.
Scientists may have discovered aliens on the moon. And these aliens may drink petrol, which is what people put into their cars. These aliens could be living on the moon and Saturn. If these aliens drink petrol, who knows what else they're capable of. But what we do know is they could be on the moon, and also could be entering our Earth. So make sure you share this message with everyone you know and follow me.
We have amongst us ETs living underneath the earth. There's ones that live in the ocean. They're very, very friendly. I know of one horrible ET race that is not very nice.
What do they do?
The horrible. It's the Earthlings. We're not taking care of each other, not taking care of the planet. Raising the consciousness of the planet is very important. And I think the ETs are actually doing this. We all have ET genetics in us.
They may see a UFO up close, or they may just see the light, powerful light coming down over the car. They feel that the car is no longer in their control. And next thing they know, they're being taken by this light or by some energy. They may see 2, 3 more of these small beings. The most 80 to 90% of them are these little grays with these huge black eyes and rather pear-shaped heads and somewhat spindly bodies. And they are transported up on this energy to the UFO. What has happened to these people is what they say has happened to them, even though I fully recognize that that's not possible in the worldview in which they and I were raised.
Well, then how is it possible?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Either we try to shrink the phenomenon into something where it, as far as I can tell, won't fit, or we're going to have to stretch our notions of the possible.
Nikola Tesla, contact with aliens. Hi, it's Robert Earl White with the Order of Light. In 1899, Nikola Tesla was testing a transmitter when suddenly he believed he received a transmission of sorts from an unknown source. Tesla heard 3 beats in sequence that didn't make any sense. He was convinced it was an extraterrestrial signal coming from somewhere within our solar system. Tesla's transmitter was ultra-sensitive enough to receive radio waves from way beyond Earth. Tesla also designed a flying saucer-type spacecraft. Keep in mind, Tesla firmly believed it was absurd to think we were the only intelligent beings in the universe. He also believed that intelligent beings would naturally want to communicate with other civilized beings. Tesla himself claimed to be from the planet Venus. As you can see, this prototype here of Tesla's saucer was actually built. Tesla was the grandfather of modern-day technology whose genius was robbed. Could this explain why he was kicked out of the science community? Please follow and like.
All right, I'm back with this one. Here it is. You might have heard about this, but I was watching this video and I noticed, this is a video from Elon Musk's TikTok page, and I noticed something fly by at the very, very last second, like before it landed, and look at that. It passes right underneath it. It's a UFO. You can see it lit up right there. It passes directly underneath the rocket. It's traveling so fast. You literally can see it in like three spots at once. You like see 3 dots right there for a second. And then it's literally traveling in like the 4th dimension, which is time. And boom, it comes right underneath the SN8, I believe this was. The SN8 is maybe 2 months ago. But I just wanted to make sure I got this back up on TikTok because this video was pretty well liked and well debated. But yeah, I think a UFO took it out. What do you think?
This is explosive information. This is probably the best UFO military filmed footage, certainly that I've ever seen, but I think also that the world has ever seen. The US Navy photographed and filmed pyramid-shaped UFOs, or commonly called UAPs now, and advanced transmedium vehicles. There were a number of anomalous contacts, or what they call UAPs or UFOs, that swarmed these carriers, that swarmed these destroyers, some of these stealth craft. So what you're seeing is some of what I obtained and released is some of that footage. These are 3 images that exclusively George Knapp at Mystery Wire released just prior to everything that I released. They represent 3 separate objects, or in the classified briefing to intelligence communities that was put out May 1st, 2020, for anybody that has access to those systems, at least. They represent 3 separate objects, or in the classified briefing to intelligence communities that was put out May 1st, 2020, for anybody that has access to those systems. These are represented in that intelligence briefing as 3 separate craft. The Acorn, the blimp with payload, or metallic blimp with payload, and then the white sphere. We were able to double confirm and then triple confirm that indeed these are educational tools to teach, again, the intelligence community about this UFO presence here on planet Earth, flying with impunity in our restricted airspace. So these three photos represent unknowns, unidentifieds. A lot of people who are enlisted and on active deployment, they feel that they are not being properly prepared or briefed about how to handle and act on active deployment. They feel that they are not being properly prepared or briefed about how to handle these types of things in the future that could cause mid-air collisions, problems of misidentification that could in fact cause an aggressive attack. I can confirm to you, and it has been confirmed also by the Pentagon themselves, by a spokesperson, that these images that George Knapp released, as well as the 6 images and actual film footage that I released, that all of this is contained within these investigations by the UAP task force, and that these are unknowns, meaning they've already ruled out the typical things that you would expect, like balloons or basic drones from another country. A transmedium vehicle is a vehicle that can penetrate the